Hello students, today I am going to discuss with you a topic from the writing section of your syllabus, and the topic is article writing. Now students, before I start with the explanation of how to write an article, you must know what is an article. Let me tell you. An article is a piece of writing that is about real people, events, and facts. It is a non-fiction prose writing which is usually meant for newspapers and magazines. Okay. It describes or discusses author's personal opinions or findings of a research. That means, students, it is not a story. It is actually a piece of writing which is based on real findings or some data. And as I have already told you that it deals with the author's personal opinions also. Now students, let me discuss with you some important tips for article writing. Point number 1 is, as it is shown on your screen, I have already penned down some important points about it so that it is easier for you to read it out simultaneously and listen to me. Okay. So you can see on the screen, beta. The first point is, read the title carefully because it says what the article is about. Now, what does it mean? It means that whenever you are given any topic to write an article, you should observe it very carefully and try to understand what is it about. The next point is, make a plan. That means how to begin, what ideas you would include, how would you conclude it. That means you have to first of all decide how you are going to begin with writing the article. Then you must have some layout in your mind. You must have some ideas about the article that you are going to write, and you must pen down in a proper way. And finally, when you are going to conclude it, it should be in a very impressive way. Okay. Third point is, choose appropriate vocabulary. What does it mean? It means that there should not be any spelling errors or errors in the choice of words and phrases. Means whatever words or phrases you are choosing, they should be relevant, they should be meaningful, and they should be to the point also. Your words must convey the clear meaning of your ideas. Next point is, avoid grammatical errors like wrong tense, incorrect subject-verb agreement, inaccurate verb patterns, and faulty sentence structures. Now students, as teachers, we always find that even the students which are considered to be quite intelligent or quite well versed with the language, they are prone to commit such mistakes while writing because they don't pay proper attention towards the tense. Like you start with the tense that you have chosen, particularly let it be a present tense, and while writing, while you are in the flow, you change the tense. Often it happens unknowingly, definitely I should say, but this is a common mistake that the students commit. So my advice is, you must be very, very careful about the tense that you have chosen, and you should stick to it till the end of the article. Okay. Subject verb agreement, that is again a very common error that the students are prone to commit. That means what? The subject is singular and the verb chosen is for the plural subjects, or it can be vice versa. So we be very careful about the subject verb agreement. Similarly, the sentence structure should be very true. It should be true to the grammatical part of the sentence structure. You should be very careful about all these things, because otherwise even if the ideas are great that you are putting in, Even if the flow is correct, but because of the grammatical mistakes that you commit, marks may be deducted, and that you will definitely not like to happen this way. Okay. Next very important technique about writing an article is use paragraphs. Paragraphs make an article look organized, well knit, smooth and clear. So use several paragraphs in an article. The general rule is to use one paragraph for each major idea. Using one paragraph for one major idea means in that particular paragraph which you have started with, you should explain your idea in that particular paragraph only, and switching on to the next paragraph means you are switching on to the next idea, right? Next important point is make your article cohesive. What does it mean? It means the parts of the whole work must fit together well. There should be a proper link between different ideas, sentences and paragraphs. It should be free flowing. You should start explaining one idea, go through it, keep on writing about what you feel. After you complete with that idea, particular idea, only then skip to the next one. Otherwise it will seem incoherent. That will not be able to deliver what you want to actually. Okay. Students, you may include quotations also. That is the seventh point that I have written. Look at your screens better. You may include quotations from well-known writers, philosophers, thinkers and leaders, etc. If you think they can help make your point more effective. You can use a quotation anywhere in your article, that is beginning, middle or end. So these were the important tips of writing an article, students. Now let me explain the layout of an article to you people. Means how to start with and how to proceed, and then finally how to end the article. The very first point is title or heading. It may be just one word, a phrase or even a short sentence also, right? Very eye-catching it should be, and the title of the article always focuses on main idea, theme or purpose of the article. Now just below the title that you have written, the next important point is to write down the name of the author or the writer. Okay. It includes the name or the designation also of the author just below the name of the name of the article. That means the title of the article. Next comes introduction or opening. The article may open dramatically with a question, quotation or some important fact to catch the reader's attention. Means the opening of the article should be direct. It should directly focus on the topic of the article. After that comes the development of the topic. It includes all the major statements and their supporting ideas along with examples, arguments and evidence as required. It means that you keep on writing the article by expressing your ideas very much supported by the facts and evidences. If needed, you can make use of apt examples, and you can make a proper argument by supporting it with the data that you have collected, if you have. Then comes the next important point in writing the article, that is winding up. How you are going to conclude. It is summing up the main ideas, making a comment, criticism or recommendation. Like what you have written, it should be properly commented upon in the end of the article. Towards the end of the article, you may criticize it or you may recommend what you have written, right? So all the possibilities are there with you. And in the end, when you are concluding it, it often expresses a hope, a warning, an appeal, or a call for action, and it signals the end of the article. So students, I have given you all the important tips of writing an article. I have given you the layout also. I hope you must have understood all the details about it. I am going to give you 2 examples also of 2 articles. See the format carefully. Go through these 2 articles. See how the ideas are developed, how they are started, how the body is developed, how the conclusion is made. Okay. These 2 sample articles will prove a great help to you. I am also giving you article writing as an assignment also, beta. Okay. I have chosen 2 topics for that I have shown you on the screen. Read the topics of these 2 assignments carefully and write these 2 articles in your fair notebooks. I would suggest to write down these 2 examples also in your notebooks so that you are having a record with you. Whenever you open your notebook, you can read them and you can recollect whatever is taught in this lecture. I would suggest you to write down the tips and the layout of the article writing also in your notebooks better, because you should not forget them. So write down the whole work in your copies, the layout also, the tips also of article writing, then 2 sample articles also, and the assignment articles also, right? The 2 assignments that I have given you, you must do them. Complete your English notebooks, keep them ready whenever the school opens. You must put them up to your English teachers. And I'm going to meet you soon in my next lecture. Till then, goodbye. Take good care of yourself. God bless you all.